My little Pookie, my little Pookie. Yes, it's correct. The spiked Pegasus dragon is now in the game. And so this is the new of the spiked family of dragons, of course. And if you click on the skills, this one actually has 2 skills. So we have Impaling Outrage and Pegasus Puncture. So Impaling deals instant damage to the opponent and protects the user for an attack while further damaging the opponent. So if you've seen spikes before. And then with Pegasus Puncture, deals any remaining damage to another opponent, which we've seen in other skills before. So I'm not exactly sure how good as a whole Pegasus is going to be, but I do like the design of spiked Pegasus. It looks like emo MLP pretty much, you know, like those people that do all the fan arts for them. I don't like to go there often because you'll end up finding like obese, I've forgotten the name of any of them, but anyway, that is getting very off topic. This is spiked Pegasus. I do like them, and I believe that they are currently offer only like the rest of the spikes. We can see them in the collection here. The spiked Pegasus does have the special skinny as well. I'm not sure if you can see it from the quest properly or anything, but you can see that we've got that like golden armor, the nice orangey hue. So I think it's quite a nice one, but again, very, very pay to win only. So like if you go in the offer section, you'll be able to see it for yourself here. For me, because I am on Windows and I am spending in GBP, Great British Pounds, it is £10 for the dragon in an XL food box, which I guess £10 isn't so bad, but you know, it's still money, and I'm not going to spend since I'm fully free to play, so it is what it is. But as long as you know that the dragon exists, there you go. So, on top of Spiked Pegasus being released today, we do also have a new set of events, mainly new Arena Showdown, and we have new Summer Nights quests. And in these Summer Nights quests, it's the same as the collections before. You collect these Fireflies, you can get Trade Essence, Jokers, perk chests, and you can get your hands on the Summer Nights dragon, she's quite a cute one, not too bad, but you're probably not going to be getting all of these. The other thing I'm going to mention is that because we do have a new maze event today, you're going to notice some changes. Mainly the fact that if you go to like unlock a dragon, they are now stuck behind these like, I don't know, show doors or like concert doors rather than keys now. I don't think there is any difference whatsoever, but you'll see that the air quotes keys paths as it used to be, which we start on this pinky purple path with Chimera, for instance. You'll see a Firefly, we keep going, and rather than you collecting keys now, I guess you collect like VIP token passes to get you past the VIP doors. Anyway, I don't think it's any different, it just looks slightly different, that's all. So bear that in mind when you are going through this maze event, and I will say that I would highly recommend going down the VIP passes / keys path because, well, there are no event items on the other pass. Like if you look at the dragon that unlocks in 3 days and the one that unlocks in 1 day, you'll see that there is absolutely nothing really of great value apart from maybe some Gemtopia chests. But if you want to know what the full costs are for this, I have actually posted them into the DC event guide section of my server, and I did call it keys path still. I assume you know what I mean. It's going to be VIP passes door, whatever. But it looks like they've upped the cost of the keys path. I would like to 100% confirm this, but it looks like now the keys path this time around is actually about 14,000 total cost to get right to the end. However, including reset coins, which is 8,000, coins from quests being 450, the starting currency of 700, you're expected to get around 9,100. And that is without ads, so you'd have to hope for some lucky ads to get your way all the way through the keys path right to the end. But the keys path / VIP path does have 16 Fireflies, 4 Supreme Insignias, and 9 Berserker Insignias, unless I've miscounted slightly. But when I'm saying this with this keys path, you can actually check this on Ditlep. What they've done is they've put the majority of the actual Fireflies in the latter half of the last path, so you'll see that at 3,300 on the final path, you get ×2 Fireflies, then some Supreme Insignias, then we get a ×3 for the Fireflies, then a ×3 for the Fireflies, then a ×6, but they've put them right at the end. So this means that they know full well that you probably will not be getting all of these Fireflies. They have done so intentionally, as far as I can see. So don't expect that you'll be getting every single one of those Fireflies. They are there if you get lucky with ads, or if you are, you know, someone that gets the bonus event currency because you buy the VIP pass, then maybe. But otherwise, you're probably not getting every single one of these bonus items here that you can see. So bear that in mind, but you can still get like the Berserker insignias and everything else on your way up. So it's still worth doing the main VIP door pass path. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm just gonna keep calling it the keys path. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not gonna be able to get over that. I'm so used to it now at this point. It's also kind of weird that they kept like the same event structure as before, but now they've changed it to something else. But I think this is how they want to do the events from now on. This is the maze event, this is the runner event, this is the fog event sort of thing, which before, if you remember fog events, the struggle used to be to actually get the new dragon even, and then you could go for either the new dragon or the event items, but now we don't even get new items in the fog event. Now we just have old dragons. So rather than us getting lots and lots of new unique dragons in these events, we seem to be cycling through the old dragons a lot more and putting new dragons behind collection events, which I don't know. Do I like that? Do I not? I mean, they don't have to make as many new dragons if they do it that way, which might be why they've done it. They seem to be putting a lot more effort into their VIP bundle dragons and VIP heroics, because, I mean, they make them the big bucks, don't they? So it kind of makes sense. But, of course, the other reason why you want to be spending your event currency and making your way through the VIP pass store is so that you can actually get some leaderboard points as well. We do have the new leaderboard event today. So as you can see, we are currently in third because people have already spent their maze coins, but you will get currency from the heroic race nodes, Wizards Hollow, Dragon TV as usual. And this time around, we have your boy Puffin. Puffin supremacy, as I have always said. Now, Puffin was originally released in a tower event, back when tower events used to have new dragons, and now it looks like he is the next dragon to get a bunch of Orbeez and such available in the leaderboard event. I would very much love to come first and get all of these orbs and take Puffin to E5. Even if I don't manage to get him to E5 myself, I'm sure I could trade for it. I still have some legendary trade essence, although I have like 3 E5 legends on the way now through empowering, but I would do it for Puffin Chen any day of the week. But there is that. We did collect our first Firefly as well, so let's see what trading essence we get. Epic. No, we actually did get mythical. I always expect epic trade essence, but no, we have been given a little bit of luck this time. I say that, but I did open my 60 Berserker chest today and I got gems again. Is this the second or third time that I've gotten gems only from this? So our luck has been awful with the Berserker hunt. It is the way that it is. But the other thing that we do have at the moment, which I will note to you, but don't take it too seriously, is that we currently have the heroic combats here. They should not be here unless Social Point has absolutely no idea how the game works. These shouldn't be here. So don't take these too seriously. We should actually have perma-wound quests right now, if I remember correctly. So don't worry about these too much. I think it's just a Social Point screw up at the moment. So I'm just going to ignore those. We're supposed to be doing those later once we actually get High Sparkle. Now, the other quests that we have as of today, you see we've got tons of quests at the moment, tons and tons and tons of them. We do have the Summonites quest, and if you got the Monument Dragon, you can actually make some progress on this. We do also have Ascended returns for these 2 Ascended Dragons as well. And so, of course, I would highly recommend that you actually do your battles for them, because why would you not? But it's the same as the rest of them, to be honest. Just do the quests, get what you can out of them. If you want to empower them to get some bonus insignias, to maybe get the skill skin, go ahead. But the drops for me have also been quite bad in this event, because the duplicate, I actually got a duplicate out of the 30 chest, you know, the chest that gives you a guaranteed Ascended. I got a duplicate. And then a lot of the other chests have just been like orbs for the Ascendeds that I already have. So for me, I don't want duplicates because I don't really care about empowering them too much. I just wanted to finish off the whole collection, and only one of the chests has been kind of giving me some Cosmos orbs so far. So sometimes you will get extremely lucky in like Hollow, other events or whatever, and then you'll get really bad luck in things like this. So I guess at the end of the day is just don't expect too much, but whenever things go well, be happy about it. That's the way that I like to think about it all anyway. But we will be ranking up the guards still in possible preparation for guard things happening in future. I mean, at the moment, we've of course got all the Berserker stuff and we've got all the Spiked stuff, but give it some time and we may have other things coming. Maybe not. Maybe we just don't get anything, but I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for your boys, guard dragons. And yes, if you're gonna ask me about the recent thing that I posted and that many people are kind of aware of right now, I am currently empowering Beauregard because we did have the empowerment happy hour yesterday and I'm finally starting on him. Sorry, Giga Guard. And then if you look at my Beauregard, we are currently at this point, if we want to take him to E5. I'm still not sure whether I want to directly do this, like get 300 of the Joker Orbs and empower him during a Empower Happy Hour, or if I just want to use these to trade with. I'm still undecided, but we definitely need to get Beauregard actually leveled up a bit as well. But in terms of our guard dragons, we still have progress to be made on, well, all of them technically, but Pulse Guard at E3 I'm fine with. Giga Guard I want to get to E3 as well, and then Veil Guard would be nice to also get to at least E3, but we'll see. They all have their uses as guard dragons. I don't mind using legendary jokers on these dragons, but it is a lot of jokers if you think about how many would go into all of these. But some people did that for the Ascendeds even. So it is what it is. Let's see what we get out of our ×5 chest. Anything cool? Anything nice? That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind that. But yeah, this was the chest I'm talking about. Of course, we had to get a duplicate, not of any of the dragons we wanted, but duplicate Ascended Divine, but we can use those to trade with, so I guess it's not the end of the day. There he is, speaking of the devil. But anyway, I think that's most of the new stuff for now. If you want to know where I'm at with the heroic race, I've been very busy IRL with stuff, but I am still on lap 13 at the moment, so we can make it to 15. Maybe we can push to 16, but I'm probably not going to 18 this time just because I don't care enough, and plus I didn't have the time for it. But we still should be able to make it to 15, so it's not a big worry. And then if we want to do the heroic combats, we can. But, you know, if I'm not going to take the dragon to like E4, is there any point? Well, there kind of is a point. There genuinely is. But now that we have finished our nodes as well, we will get more leaderboard points. So ideally, you would have left your leaderboard scoring for now to actually continue with the heroic race if you were being super duper trooper, the bestest optimal ever. But you know, at the same time, you don't have to always be super duper optimal with everything, and you'll probably still win most of it anyway. But for now, I guess that is most of the new stuff from today. But of course, when we've got the heroic race ongoing, that's going to take up a big chunk of your time. Maze events are very chillax for the most part, so you don't really have to worry about them too much. Just log in for your resets and make sure that you are doing the quests for them. So the ones that have the currency and the extra Firefly. You probably won't get the Firefly on stage 10. Most people don't log in diligently enough for that, but you can get the rest of the stuff, and that should at least set you up a little bit to get as much as you can out of the maze event, get as many points as you can from leaderboard event. But there is not really too much else to note. Again, we do have that new arena though, so don't forget about making your way through the arena. So good luck with all of that. We will be able to get our flame totens out of the arena. You can get your orbs of steel arms as well. And then we do have those new dragons available out of the actual arena chest. So like if we check this one here, you could get High Reverie. I've got like 4 dupes of High Reverie anyway, so unless I want to take it to E5, I don't care about that. We have Trihorn, which some people love, Ragnarok, which some people love, Steel Arms, which we can get orbs for anyway, and then we've got the Joan of Arc. So it's an okay selection. This is more of the edgy chest, but of course we've got all of those flamey looking totems anyway. But for now, I guess that is everything I wanted to go through. Make sure you're watching your ads and such, but for now, I'm gonna chillax and probably spend the rest of my maze coins, but that should be everything you need to know. I wanna get My Little Pookie as well, but I'm probably not gonna trade an arm and a leg for it. But you know, getting My Little Pookie at some point would be nice. It would be nice.